$100 million Money Models: How to Make Money by Alex Hormozi. Imagine paying $100 to get a customer, and knowing that within a month, that same customer will pay you back more than you spent without feeling pressured or scammed. Now imagine that many of those customers happily keep buying from you for months or years. That extra profit lets you spend more on ads, crush too expensive complaints, and grow while competitors stall. That's the promise behind Alex Hormozi's $100 million Money Models. It's not about hoping you go viral or finding magic tactics. It's about building a money machine where each customer is worth so much, so quickly, that money stops being your biggest bottleneck. Over the next few minutes, you'll learn how to design that kind of machine, what to offer first, what to offer right after, and how to keep helping customers in ways that make them want to pay you more. Here's the big idea. Your income isn't random. It's shaped by your money model, the chain of offers someone sees from the moment they notice you until long after they buy. Most people obsess over a single product or service. They polish it endlessly and then hope it sells enough. The best operators obsess over the sequence. They ask what comes before the main offer, what comes right after, and what keeps people buying later, all while solving real problems at each step. This matters now more than ever. Ads cost more. Attention is shorter. Competitors are everywhere. If you only make a little margin on the first sale and hope to make money later, you lose to the person who makes a solid profit in the first 30 days and can afford to spend more to win the same customer. Under all the tactics, there's one rule. Your model must make more profit from a customer fast than it costs to get and serve them. When that's true, you can scale. When it's false, you're stuck. So let's turn that into moves you can use. First core idea. Your business lives or dies by what happens in the first 30 days after someone becomes a customer. Forget lifetime value for a second. Ask this simpler question. Within 30 days of their first purchase, has this person already paid back what it cost you to acquire and deliver to them, plus a clear profit? If yes, you can step on the gas. If no, you're skating on thin ice. Think of a gym business. You spend $100 to get one customer for a $200 starter program. After your time, tools, and taxes, you keep maybe $60. That means you're still down $40 in the first month. You can't scale that safely. Now flip it. Same customer, same first program, but this time your 30-day plan is deliberate. You add a small upsell that solves the next problem. You invite them to a paid workshop. You offer a low-friction subscription for ongoing support. Suddenly, the total profit from that same person in the first 30 days jumps. Maybe it's now $200 in profit instead of $60. That's the difference between ads are too expensive and I can outspend everyone. Here's how you start thinking in 30-day profit. Write down your real cost per customer. Ad spent, sales calls, commissions, onboarding, your time. Be honest, not optimistic. Write down how much actual profit you make from an average customer in their first 30 days right now. Decide that your model must at least break even plus a clear profit in that window. That's your new minimum standard. Then ask, what else could I offer in those 30 days that genuinely helps them win faster and increases my profit? Once you anchor on the first 30 days, your brain starts seeing opportunities you used to ignore. Next, you need a front door. Attraction offers. Most people treat the front end like a basic discount. 10% off, first month half price. It feels lazy and unexciting. A great attraction offer gives a specific quick win, removes risk, and makes saying yes feel obvious. Imagine a gym. Instead of just first month half off, you run a 30-day challenge, pay to join, follow the plan, and if you hit a simple goal, you can get your money back as credit. People are more committed, results are better, and many keep going afterwards. Or picture a service business running a giveaway. People apply it to win a big package. One person wins, but every qualified non-winner gets a personal call. They qualified for a special deal on your main program. The giveaway was a tool to find and sort serious prospects. Here's a simple way to build your own attraction offer. Pick one very specific problem your ideal customer once solved quickly. Lose 5 kilograms in 6 weeks. Book 3 sales calls this week. Launch your first paid offer. Design a short, time-bound offer that attacks that problem directly. A challenge, boot camp, audit, or sprint. Make it concrete and winnable. Reduce their risk. Use a strong guarantee, store credit, or a win-your-money-back twist, so the default feeling is, why wouldn't I try this? Price it so that when it's working, it pays for your advertising and delivery, and ideally leaves a bit of profit. The attraction offer gets people in the door and puts money in your pocket. But most of your extra profit comes from what you do immediately after they say yes. That's where upsells come in. Upsells are offers someone sees right after they decide to buy. Think about renting a car. You book a cheap daily rate. At the counter, they offer a better car, insurance, fuel options, roadside protection. Each add-on solves a small fear or inconvenience. By the time you leave, the total bill is much higher, but each choice felt reasonable. That's the power of the hyper-buying moment. Once someone has decided to pay you, their brain is focused on the problem you solve. Their card is out. Trust is high. This is the perfect time to say, people who do this also tend to need help with X. Want to take care of that now. For a course that teaches you a skill, the upsell might be personal feedback or a fast-track implementation package. For an agency offering a low-price audit, the upsell might be done-for-you implementation or ongoing management. Build upsells like this. List the next few problems customers usually face right after they buy your main offer. Start the sentences with, after they do X, they struggle with Y. Pick the one you can solve in a way that's high value for them and high margin for you. That becomes your core upsell. Decide exactly where people see it. Checkout page, thank you page, a scheduled call, or during onboarding. Create a simple bridge sentence. Most people who choose this also add this because it helps with why. Do you want to add that while you're here? One good upsell can dramatically increase your profit per customer without needing more leads. But not everyone says yes to your main offer. Many people hesitate or say no. Most businesses just let them go. A better money model uses downsells. A no often just means no to this exact structure, price, or timing, not no forever. Suppose your main program costs $5,000. A lead loves it but says they can't commit. Instead of slashing price, you adjust the structure. You might keep the full price but offer a longer payment schedule. You might strip out done-for-you work and sell a guided version for less. You might offer a fixed-length trial with very clear terms. You're not begging, you're changing the format so they can still move forward in a way that fits their situation while keeping your margins intact. To build a downsell, list the most expensive parts of your offer for you to deliver. One-on-one time, custom work, physical materials. Create a light version that removes some of those but still gets them a meaningful result. Set a price that keeps your profit margin healthy. Then lay out a ladder of payment structures in advance. Pay in full with a bonus at the top, then extended payment plans, then trials or shorter commitments. When someone says it's too expensive, you don't collapse. You calmly explain the options. Price is no longer the only lever. Downsells turn dead ends into alternative paths that still bring in revenue and create future upgrade opportunities. Finally, there's the compounding piece, continuity. Continuity is anything that brings in recurring revenue by solving ongoing problems. Think of subscriptions, memberships, retainers, or recurring services and products. You stay subscribed because the benefit doesn't end. You always need your software, your gym, your marketing, your refills, your support. For you, continuity means you don't start each month from zero. You have a base of predictable income. To build continuity, ask what problem your best customer has that never fully goes away. Maybe they need constant leads. Maybe they need accountability so they don't slip back. Maybe they need regular adjustments, updates, or content. Create an offer that delivers something clear every month so that problem stays under control. Every month you get A, B, and C so you don't have to worry about X, Y, and Z. Give people a strong reason to join now. Founding member pricing, bundled bonuses, or access to something that's only available under a subscription. Add reasonable friction to leaving, not as a trick, but to reduce impulsive canceling. That could be a notice period, a waived setup fee that returns if they quit too early, or simple minimum terms. When you have a solid attraction offer,
a smart upsell, a thoughtful downsell, and a real continuity option, your money model stops being random. Now, let's hit some common mistakes and how to avoid them. First mistake, worshipping lifetime value while ignoring the first 30 days. People say, we'll profit in year 3 while losing cash every month. That's how businesses die. Fix it by designing offers so that your 30-day numbers work, then treat long-term value as an upside, not a crutch. Second mistake, copying huge complex funnels from big players. You see a maze of pages and offers and try to install the whole thing at once. Everything breaks and customers get confused. Fix it by starting small. One attraction offer, one upsell, one downsell, one continuity offer. Improve those before adding anything else. Third mistake, making offers that don't really help just to squeeze revenue. Upsells that add fluff, continuity that delivers almost nothing new. Customers feel used and leave. Fix it by tying every offer to a clear, real problem that naturally appears after the previous step. If you can't name the problem in one sentence, don't sell it.
Fourth mistake, being so afraid of selling that you never present your best offers. You tiptoe around money and treat your customers as if they're too fragile to hear an upsell. Fix it by reframing sales as service. You're simply showing them options to get more of the outcome they already said they want. Now, let's turn this into a simple 7-day starter plan. On day 1, get your numbers. Look at how many leads you get, how many become customers, what you spend to acquire them, and how much profit you make from each in the first 30 days. If you're not tracking it, estimate cautiously and start tracking now. On day 2, map your customer journey. From the first time they see you to 30 days after they buy, write down every touch point. Notice the moments where people fall off and the moments where they feel most excited. Those are your leverage points. On day 3, create one focused attraction offer. Pick a sharp, specific outcome your ideal customer wants quickly. Turn it into a challenge, sprint, audit, or boot camp. Name it, price it, add a simple guarantee, place it where it will be seen by the people already paying some attention to you. On day 4, craft an upsell for that offer. Ask, once someone gets this initial result, what becomes their next most painful problem? Turn that into a higher value add-on. Decide where it shows up and practice a single sentence that connects the main offer and the upsell clearly. On day 5, build a downsell. Create a lighter version of your main offer or an easier entry point that still creates real wins. This is for people who are interested but can't commit to the full thing yet. On day 6, sketch your continuity offer. Think about what it would look like to help your best customers on an ongoing basis. Define what they get each month, what it costs, and why it's worth it to them. Keep it simple and doable. On day 7, run the model with real people. Take one lead or one new customer and intentionally move them through the sequence. Attraction offer, upsell if they say yes, downsell if they stall, continuity if they're a great fit and getting value. It won't be perfect, that's okay. The point is to learn where people say yes, where they hesitate, and where you can tweak messaging, price, or structure. Over time, you refine. You improve your attraction offers so they bring in better customers faster. You sharpen your upsells so they feel like obvious upgrades. You tune your downsells so fewer people disappear completely. You strengthen your continuity so customer relationships last longer and pay you more. And you keep your eyes on that key metric, how much profit you make from a customer in the first 30 days. Remember the pattern. You're not just selling a single product, you're architecting a path. You're not just chasing new faces, you're increasing the value of each relationship by solving more problems in order. You're not leaving cash flow to chance, you're designing a system where the first 30 days fund your growth, and the later months compound it. When you think this way, your business stops feeling like a constant scramble and starts feeling like a controlled engine. Customers win faster. You earn more predictably, and money becomes a tool you use, not a wall you keep crashing into. If you want to keep sharpening how you think about money, offers, and business, don't stop here. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next breakdown. Tap like if this helped you see your business differently. And check out the other videos waiting for you so you can keep learning, experimenting, and improving every single day.